Shabadoo, shabadee.
What's up, guys? Tom Ladine here, making a video. It's been a week or so since I made a video. Been busy with lacrosse, but I thought I'd do a review video, a gear review. I was just bouncing around the internet last night and I saw a video of a guy who, it was a YouTube video, he was doing a gun review, and he used a speech jammer, which is something I'd never heard of. You wear headphones and your speech is delayed. You monitor your speech through the headphones, but it's delayed about a half second. It's kind of like you're interrupting yourself, and then your brain's trying to understand why. Basically, your brain just gets messed up trying to speak because of this delay. It affects your ability to communicate properly. It's amazing. A free app called Speech Jammer, and that works pretty well. But then I also set it up on GarageBand on the Mac. Kind of gives different results. Both are amusing. So I think I'll start with the GarageBand first and do this gear review. So when I turn it on, you're going to hear, you should hear a change in my speech. Okay. So the product that I'm going to review today is the Easton Black Shoulder pads. You may have read recently that the Easton is stepping out of the team sports arena. They're no longer going to be manufacturing sports equipment, gear, like, it's hard to talk. They're no longer going to be manufacturing team sports gear for stuff like lacrosse and hockey and baseball, whatever else they do. But when these came out, the black line, I really liked them. I was going to get them for my older son when he went to high school because he was in need of new pads. And in one of my earlier gear bag videos that we go over one of my other early videos talking about gear that we have, both boys have Easton shoulder pads. And not Easton, Reebok. And we're not like a Reebok family, but it was surprising that we had so much Reebok stuff. But I realized that the lacrosse store near us carries, or used to carry, a lot of Reebok stuff, and it was usually on sale. So we had a lot. Do I keep saying Easton? I think Reebok. Anyway, when these were announced, I was like, man, those are awesome. They're light, they're cool looking, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to get those. And then I read that they were no longer making lacrosse gear, so I was like, I better get them now because they're going to go away, and we won't be able to get them. So I like them because they have the sternum protection for close defenders, which my son plays close defense. I think it's important to protect the heart. For if you step in front of a shot, you get it in the sternum, and it could really hurt it can stop your heart, which has happened before. And then he likes them light. This is the piece that goes right here, and you take it off, but it's so light and small anyway, even if you leave it on, you're not going to feel it. It's very light, very, very dense foam, so there's really good protection. And they've got these things over the collarbones, or if you're clearing the ball as a defender, and you get a hacky attackman who's just slashing at you a lot because you've been beating up on them all day. You get chopped on the clavicle, and you're going to be okay because it's a pretty hard plastic. Ooh. Anyway, they're very light. There's hardly any weight. I can't even feel them on it. It's like you're not wearing anything. It's very exhausting to talk with this. It's just, your brain is like, you just hear yourself going, and it affects your ability to think almost. It seems like it's like very difficult. Okay, well, so these are the Easton Black Shoulder pads. I really like them. They're very light. This is a medium, and I think I normally would wear extra. I wear an extra large T-shirt. I don't know what I would wear them in shoulder pads, but I think medium. You know, they're really little, but I like that. I like how they fit. You seriously, I mean, you're not inhibited in any direction. It's really nice. Okay, I'll just leave them on. So so anyway, the tournament that we just did, my kid played for an Oakland team, the Oakland Catfish Bellies. I'm gonna try to get that right. Oakland Catfish Bellies. Here's, check out the jersey is really sick. See, there's a, I can't see. Yeah, so there's the O with the catfish. There's the USA Box Lacrosse thing, and over here he got his number, which is his number is 13, so he was pumped about that. And then it says Box Lacrosse Academy on the bottom, and the Box logo, and over here there's the Calilax logo. Just a really sick jersey. He played really well in his tournament. He really had a lot of fun playing with his team. There was another attackman from another club who, when we played him in that, he's super studly. I mean, this kid, he's a 10, but his stick skills are just off the charts, and he's got a field vision like I've never seen. Like, I thought my son was a good feeder and a good playmaker. You know, he sets a lot of guys up for goals, he gives a lot of assists, but this kid, man, oh my God, he'd run in, like, look like because he's fast and he's a good dodger, he's a great stick, so everyone just thinks automatically that he's going to go straight into the cage. But then he's just like, whoop, just quick pass, open man all the time. So he set my kid up for a bunch of goals. And then the third attackman was another attackman for my team, who my son and he connected a lot all season. And so they connected on quite a few. But then this other third guy, the kid with the great stick skills, he set him up, the other attackman too. I mean, this kid is just a baller. He's gonna go far. I'm exhausted. This is exhausting to talk like this. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take it out of the GarageBand one, and I'm gonna use the iPhone app one and just see if it's any different. Okay, this is the iPhone app version, and I don't notice right away that it's a lot louder in my ears. There's a lot of background noise because I think my microphone. I think the microphone is a little more sensitive and maybe not as good, or it could be that my Mac is that way, and I wasn't looking at the microphone, so it wasn't picking up as good. This feels like a little more difficult to talk. So you know what's really crazy is that it's just mentally I'm still here because it's very difficult to talk. It's kind of shutting everything down. It's making it very difficult. It's making it very difficult. It's very difficult. Oh, it timed out. Now I can talk normal. Wow. It's okay. It's difficult to think, because your mind is sort of struggling so hard to get the words out that you just like it starts thinking about other things, and it's concentrating on how to get the words out, but that you're not actually saying anything. You know, it's crazy because I can turn this off. I can't imagine if you had a speech impediment. I can imagine if you had a speech impediment all the time. This is impairment. I think longer words are more difficult. Speech impediment. Speech impediment. I have a temporary speech impediment. Trying to say faster doesn't have any help. Okay, so I can imagine if having a speech impediment all the time. It'd be so frustrating because you know that you're there mentally and you just can't get the words out correctly. And people, people are mean, so they all automatically think you have a learning, a mental problem, some sort of retardation or something going wrong. I feel really bad for people who have speech impediments full time, like all the time. It is kind of bumming me out, stressing me out, and I can't really think right, and I can turn it off. So, if you are a bully at school and you're picking on people with a stutter, today, Junior, you gotta try this, and you'll change your. You'll be like, oh, no, I'm not gonna pick on anybody anymore. This is hard. So anyway, my mesh at the bear is super serious. I got recognized on a lot, but from my videos, people came up and, hey, you're Tom Ledeen, can I check out your mesh, or do you have any mesh? I'm like, yeah, I got a backpack full. I carried about 60 pieces, and I put a bunch of stickers. And so, kids, I was filming my kid. And so I just, there's my backpack, check it out. So people were rifling through. I sold a bunch of argyles and a bunch of dyes, and it was cool. And then kids would bring their friends, and it's like, hey man, you tell me to check out go look at its mesh. And so I sold a bunch, and it was just pretty cool. My goodness, I'm exhausted. I had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to talk about, but I have no idea what it is. I think I was talking to, Easton. I keep calling them Easton, but these are Reebok Black. You know what it is? That Easton has the Stealth line, which is all black. And so, plus with this, I can't think right. I need a nap because I'm very tired. Because of talking like this, it's making me so tired. Because every word is just supercalifragilistic. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. 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 Because there's a half-second delay, and sort of you get through a little bit of the word, but then if the word is just too long, it's just you know what I'm saying? Supercalifragilistic. And then you start going and you get in a loop. All right, so. Anyway, it's going to be a fun summer for Lacrosse. My kid is playing on an elite travel team, and then he's going to a bunch of camps. And then my older son is going to play in a summer league, and he's going to a camp. And then my little guy is also playing a summer league. It's Vitality if you're in the Bay Area. It's Vitality if you're in the Bay Area. So yeah, you should check it out, because the Walnut Creek one, they play at Buena Vista Elementary School, and so sign up. I'll be there. I'll bring the mesh every time, and you check out the mesh and buy it. I love summer. That when the season ends and I'm done coaching, I get to watch lacrosse for the first time in a long time. I mean, I get to take pictures. I get to videotape. It's awesome, because when you're coaching, you're watching, and every kid on your team, and and you're thinking about so many different things. So when you get to just watch your younger son in the first game, and then your older son in the second game. It's just it's so much better. No, I can't say that it's better because I really enjoy coaching. Okay, anyway, so if you're around this summer in the Bay Area, I'm gonna be going to the Morgan Hill tournaments. So look for me. My Red Star shirts haven't gotten here yet, but I'm expecting them soon. Like maybe this week. It's you gotta try this. It's called Speech Jammer on the App Store, but then you can do it in GarageBand, and there's a couple of tutorials on YouTube about how to. When it stops, it's like, but now it's started again. So there's videos on YouTube on how to set it up and in GarageBand. But you could also do it on the on Windows machines because there's an executable that you can download, but you could probably also do it in Audacity. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Go to redstarlacrosse.com. 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 Hey, that was pretty good. Okay, so go to the redstarlacrosse.com and check out the mesh. I sold a lot of Argyles, but there's still some left. There's still a lot of dyes. I'm still working on my face-off mesh. I sent a few out to people to try. I gave some away. And I've noticed one thing that if I dye the mesh in Argyle first, and then it makes the mesh a little stiffer, so it's not as good for the face-off blend. So I'm thinking from now on I will just use the white. So face-off my face-off mesh will be just white. Maybe a fade, so just with the bottom part white. I'm exhausted. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. You gotta try this. See you later.
Which one of you schnooks took my rhyme book? Look, give it back. You whack with your ticket.